Well, 2022 was an interesting one. Got the old XJS going, and actually when it was working, it was alright. But it didn't really work that much. And really, when I reflect on this year, well, yeah, it's been emotional. Anyway, at the end of this year, I got sick of the whole thing and I decided to spaff it up James Wool's arse end at Donington. The result of which was that I completely seized up the engine and now I've got a 4 litre paperweight. So if I had any sense at all, I'd be talking to you about my plan to rehabilitate the car, get a new motor in, get it tested, get it running, blah 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 blah. But if there's anything I've learned during this whole process, it's that I don't actually tend to solve problems, I sort of just create more for myself. So with that in mind, I'm not going to talk to you about the XJS, I want to talk to you about the XK8. Now these are still pretty new to the Jag racing scene. It was Derek Pearce and Chris Boone who first gave it a bash, and for years, theirs were the only ones out there.
On the inside, Derek Pearce in the XK8, only one or two XK8s racing in the UK in behind them there.
I can only assume that no one else wanted to upset the establishment, and that's why no others were built. Because for me, the potential is clearly there. These things have got a trick or two up their sleeve. And if that's not quick enough, then Sir can always order his V8 with an extra dose of supercharger. Steve Dowell got this new build finished in time for the start of the season, and what a beauty it turned out to be. But why am I rabbiting on about this? Well, because not all new builds get finished. And apparently, old relics that other people have given up on are the only kind of race cars I buy. So I've done it. I've gone and bought an XK8 race car, but this one's turned up with most of its constituent parts in boxes. This one was started a few years ago and has been in build ever since. It's never turned a wheel in anger. I'm definitely in danger of having bitten off more than I can chew here, but my saving grace is that the car's already had its 6-speed manual conversion done, and the roll cage is fitted. These make for pretty good foundations on which to try and build a supercharged monster race car. A very different direction from where the car sits right now, with its wooden dash, all the trimmings, and its standard 4 litre V8. It certainly won't be setting the world alight, but it does need finishing, so that's what I'm going to try to do. As well as trying to revive the dead XJS, and attend to a whole bunch of other projects that all require attention. I'm starting to think I might have a problem.